We bought our Bronco Big Bend Sasquatch in August of 2021.
For 2024, Ford has made a bunch of updates to the Bronco lineup. Here's what they are and what we think about it. Rolling down through the major highlights, the outer Banks trim is now only offered as a 4-door. They've gotten rid of the basic cloth seats. Our Big Bend trim came with these cloth seats, but now if you get the Big Bend trim, it has that marine grade vinyl.
Which I would be super excited about and you would not appreciate.
You say you appreciate the stain resistance of the marine grade vinyl, but I think it would be a little bit hot and sticky in the summertime.
Well, you sweat more than I do.
I'm a sweaty man. The Badlands trim now gets the heavy duty modular bumper standard. And another interesting one, they've gotten rid of the 8-inch screen that we have. So now a 12-inch screen comes standard on every single Bronco. Do you mind using the 8-inch screen?
It hasn't bothered me at all, but I wouldn't turn down more screen.
Moving to the Bronco Raptor, there's a new shelter green color, and they've got this code orange package, which is exactly what you expect. Wow, look at all that orange. I like orange, but I don't know if I like that much orange.
Or spending that much money.
Fair point. Now getting to the crux of this video, the big changes for 2024 are prices. MSRPs steadily increased throughout 2023. To Ford's credit, the Big Bend and Outer Banks trims have held steady since early 2023, but other trims have jumped a lot. Destination charges are up and they killed the base model.
Does that mean no one was buying the base model?
No, that means a lot of people wanted to buy the base model and they wanted to sell more expensive models because that's where the money's at.
Boo!
Boo! For perspective, here's what a Bronco Wildtrak 2-door cost in 2021, and here's what it costs in 2024. More than an 11 grand jump for the Wildtrak. I went on the configurator and spec'd out a 2024 Big Bend trim exactly like we bought. It's a $5,700 jump for what we spent for our 2021 model. Granted, the 2024 model has the marine grade vinyl and that bigger screen, but that is not worth that money. One peculiarity that jumped out to me when going through the configurator is that if you spec a Big Bend trim similar to the Heritage trim, the Heritage trim is actually less expensive. So go with the Heritage trim. It comes with a hard top and it comes with a capable bumper. So yeah, I don't know why you would get a well-equipped Big Bend trim.
Plus you get fun color choices and that white roof.
So now the cheapest Bronco you can buy is a Big Bend trim for $39,130 plus destination charges. Now the pricing picture for the Bronco is a little bit complicated because since it's launched, there's been a very strong tendency for dealers to add markups. So the MSRPs weren't really reflective of what most people were paying for their Broncos. We paid MSRP, but we got really, really lucky.
I guess I can't blame Ford for seeing what people are willing to pay and pricing their vehicles accordingly, but man, I'm glad we bought when we did.
Exactly, so it's really like shifting the profits from the dealers to Ford. And honestly, I think that's a good move, much like going to a resort and having to pay an extra fee to use like a towel at the pool. Paying at a dealer markup always feels like you're getting like really reamed, whereas just paying MSRP, even if it's a higher MSRP, has less of a psychological like impact on you, I think. Another really interesting thing about pricing is that the jump from 2-door to 4-door has dropped precipitously. Back when we bought our Bronco, it was like a $2,500 jump to go from a 2-door to a 4-door.
It was so expensive that even though I really wanted a 4-door, you seriously considered the 2-door.
Yeah, $2,500 is real money. Now it's only $740 if you want to go from a 2-door Big Bend to a 4-door.
Have the price of doors fallen while everything else has risen?
Realistically, I think what happened to that is that Ford wants to have you move into the 4-door. What I suspect is that's because they want you to buy soft tops rather than the hard to build hard tops, because the 2-door only comes with a hard top. So what do we think? If we were in the market to buy a Bronco now instead of back in 2021, do you think we would spend the money needed to buy one?
I don't know. That's a huge jump.
I think even if we did want to get into the world of Bronco, we would have had a really hard time justifying buying the Sasquatch package. And I think it's one of the things that makes this such a great vehicle for our life. It's just so overbuilt and capable for what we do. It's been really, really awesome. But what do you think? Has Ford made the Bronco too expensive, or have they improved it enough to justify the price? Tell us in the comments.
And if you want to follow our Bronco ownership journey or watch the new car reviews we make, you're welcome to subscribe.
Good job talking about the 2024 Bronco, everybody. High five, high five, and you come get your high five. Bam!